Welcome, welcome Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is One World Tarot. My name is Clarisse and I am going to be doing your energy read for September 2020. Well, I hope you've had a wonderful August. It's been a hot one, hasn't it? Certainly in England, in the UK, certainly in central London, it got to near the 40s. So a real struggle with the heat in a city. Right, my darlings, I'm going to start. I've meditated and pulled the cards. As anybody who watches knows, I only take jumpers, so I do it prior to recording because it can take quite a while. Right, let's start. Energy departing you, my lovelies, my Geminis. What has been going on? You've got the Three of Swords. Now, this is, as you can see, I mean, this is quite a dramatic card. The Three of Swords in other decks don't actually... Well, they're not the greatest card to receive, but this one is sort of a bit of a drama queen deck, I think. As you can see, it's a heart that's being pulled in all different directions. It's a broken heart. It's an energy of angst, it's forlorn, you know, so I'm wondering... have you been going for, well, have you been? You've probably been going, or some of you have been having some very, very difficult times. It could be inner turmoil, it could be external turmoil, it could be a number of things. It's going to mean something different for each of you. But yeah, this is a card of having had a really, really tough time. And thank God it's in the departing position, because you don't want that hanging around, do you? But yeah, it's like... I get different messages in every read, even, you know, with the same cards, if you understand what I'm saying. With this one, it's an inside scream I'm feeling. It's an inner battle, an inner struggle, you know, that you've been trying to sort out. It doesn't feel like it's something coming from an external place or an external person, but, you know, perhaps it is. But this is... For me, this is saying inside I'm hurting. It's, yeah, I'm feeling great pain when I look at this in this read, which, you know, I can't actually believe the card that fell out after this, because it's the total opposite. So whatever has happened here, whatever turmoil you've been going through and trying to sort out internally, and hopefully, my darlings, you haven't been doing that on your own, because always reach out for help. Never. Yeah, you know, it's easy for looking on the outside in to say, you know, call someone, but, you know, it depends what it is, I suppose. But, you know, you've been going through the mill, my darlings. So energy leaving you. Good riddance. Off you go. Because in comes the world in the energy that's coming in for you. Now, whatever this turmoil is, thank goodness it's gone, because whatever work you've done internally here has worked. It's worked tenfold, 10,000-fold, because I mean, you can't get two more contrasting cards. I mean, the Three of Swords coming in, actually, now I look at it, the world is a 21, which reduces to a 3. They're both number 3 cards, so that's what they have in common. But the world is completion, it's joy, it's happy endings. So whatever you've gone through here is going to have a really great ending, or it's going to be successful. Whatever you've been trying to sort out, you're going to do it with success, which is the main thing, because you don't want this hanging around for too long. This could also mean a new level of consciousness, you know. So, you know, when I said, you know, this feels like an inside I'm hurting to me. The new level of consciousness absolutely makes sense. Perhaps you have overcome stuff and know better now how to deal with whatever this was, this thing that you were going through. So it's you know, there's an enlightenment on the way, and what could be more beautiful? And certainly after that card, that's like sherbet. Do you remember sherbet dippers, everybody? I'm showing my age here. You know, when you put it in your mouth and it fizzes and it goes ping and it gives you that feeling. That's what's coming in. So that's exactly what you want to not anesthetize. You want it to actually drown that out, which sherbet does when it fizzes through your nose. So that's what you've got. You've got a sparkle of sherbet coming through in the upcoming energy, which is absolutely stunning. Now, in the challenge position, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Brilliant card, but being in the challenge position, it's a card of spiritual and material satisfaction. So having a new awareness of consciousness and then getting the Nine of Pentacles in a challenge position says to me that there is a lot of abundance here. And so I think if it's anything to do with work or earnings or anything like that, you're absolutely fine. But she in this card is actually reaching up to that bird of peace and giving it a pentacle, obviously, and saying it. She's obviously sharing. So whatever you've been or has come to consciousness, whatever you have learned through the angst and the heartbreak that is now departing you, this card is challenging you to share what you've learned, share your knowledge, spread the love, share the love. So that's in your challenge position, but a really beautiful card, and it's a card of personal achievement. So with the angst leaving and the sherbet sparkle coming in, share it, because the further it goes, the more people can tap in to any type of goodness, the better. Reach out to the collective. We're all one. Let's bring us all together and add a bit of sherbet sparkle into our lives. Right, now this is the advice from Spirit. You've got the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a card of letting go, of releasing baggage, of releasing anything that doesn't serve you, that no longer serves you. And having the World card come out in the upcoming energy tells me that that's exactly what you have done. You have released the baggage. You have ditched what's not serving you and what's not improving your life, what's not making you happy. This is you of leaving behind an energy that was keeping you stuck. And look, you're walking there into that sunlight, and let that night, walk into that light and let it ignite your bones. Feel that warmth, feel the richness, nurture yourself with it, because all this that's departing you is leaving you open for so much glory. But yeah, advice from Spirit, Eight of Cups, absolutely walk into that light, ditch that baggage, and good times ahead. So keep on walking, my Geminis. Now, your outcome energy couldn't be any better if I wanted it to be. It's absolutely stunning. It's the beginning. It's the Zero card. It's the Fool. It's a clean slate. It's a new page, a new chapter. So whatever it is you've been going through here, know that, you've got the ability to manifest anything that you want to come into your life. This is you writing a new book. This is you reinventing yourself. This is you changing things that no longer serve you. It demands a leap of faith. All these things are never easy, but take that leap of faith. You've got that gorgeous cushioning there to break your fall. So know that you're protected. Know that there's magic around you. See all that magic, all that light flying around you, and take the leap of faith. So new beginnings, it's optimism, it's also naivety. So just be careful not to have your head in the clouds. You've been through a lot here, and things are on the up, and things are looking good now. And no doubt you're gonna come into a glorious time now. But keep it real. Absolutely keep it real. But new beginnings, it's awakening and it's optimism, and that is your outcome card. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Now, the card on the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card, and another lovely, lovely card. It's a card of harmony. It's the masculine, feminine balance. It's it's patience as well. So obviously the energy departing, I don't know how long you've been in there, but thank God it's departing, but I think you've had to be patient throughout it. There is no choice when things like that are going on, but this is purpose. This is your purpose, patience and purpose. You know, there's this man sitting here, well, it's an angel, not gender specific, I just used the depiction on the card. Man sitting here, and he's got the moon in one hand, he's got the sun in the other. There's magic flowing all around it. That's the infinity sign, perpetual motion, that is, absolutely perpetual motion. He's got the wings of an angel behind him. He's all lit up. So, you know, the overall arching energy of the read is absolutely glorious, but patience is in there, Gemini. So I do feel like I need to drum that home, because obviously things don't happen overnight. And obviously energy isn't linear, so it's ebb and flow. We have to go with the ebb and flow, the peaks and the troughs. But trust, do trust, because you've got great things coming in. And I'm so sorry for whatever this is, this awfulness, this inside I'm hurting that I'm getting. So yeah, that's your read for September, my darlings. I really hope that resonated with you, or some of you at least. If it did, you know, please leave me a comment. I love to know that things are going in the right direction. Now I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you just to finish off the read, just to see let's see what the Shaman Oracle wants to leave you with for the month of September. So yeah, a really angsty start, departing, you know, but departing, which is absolutely excellent, and an absolutely glorious finish. That Fool card, you know, that's exactly, I mean, if you've been going through the mill, that's exactly what you need. That's the medicine of the day. A clean slate, a start all over, manifest newness and greatness. Do it with love, you can't go wrong. Right, let's have an oracle card for the lovely Geminis for the month of September 2020. Month of September 2020 for the lovely Geminis. Can you hear that aeroplane going over? I've got all the windows open because it's really warm still. And also the schools are back. I think they're breaking up soon, but I'm next door to a school, so if you hear the children playing, that's what it is. I don't have kids in the house, but I do have children next door, a whole bunch of them. Right, that card flew out, so bear with me. I'm just going to pick it up. It came out with a force, in fact. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You've got the Sweat Lodge. Right, so Shaman Oracle is the Sweat Lodge. Now, I don't know if you all know what a Sweat Lodge is, but it's used in many cultures. And if you can see a dome there with a person walking in through the door. Sweat Lodge is where you go, and there's normally a shaman or a master involved in this that performs a ritual, lights the fire, and it's normally done in groups, so you're not alone in the lodge or the tent or whatever the place is. But the purpose of it is release, is obviously you're all sitting there, the ceremony is spoken and sung. It's a very beautiful experience, and it's called a Sweat Lodge because once that fire is lit and all those bodies are in that lodge, you sweat profusely. And the purpose of that is it's a great big group meditation, and you'll sweat, and the sweat will drop into the earth and take all the anxiety, all the toxins away from you, all your heaviness, all your baggage, everything that is not serving you, you give to the earth and let the earth absorb, so you can come out anew from the lodge. And you know, considering that you've got the Three of Swords departing, this is saying let go. Absolutely let go of what has been and let it stay there. You know, if you need to refer back to it, please do. Look, but don't stare. Give it a momentary glance, move on. You've got great things coming. Absolutely wonderful. Right, let's pull an animal oracle card for you. Sweat Lodge was perfect for this reading. Absolutely perfect. It's actually a number 54 for those of you who are into numbers, which reduces to a 9 being the end of a cycle. So that's where your Fool comes in as well, with your clean slate and your new chapter. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad the outcome cards are, you know, are so clear. You know, and with that Eight of Cups, you're walking towards that light. Like I said, let that light penetrate you, ignite your bones. Take it, digest it, nurture yourself with it. You know, so often we're looking after so many others, we're doing so many other things that life demands of us, that we just neglect ourselves and our spirit, which is important. Okay, greedy Geminis, we've got 4 cards here, but let's have them all. Right, let me move that. Hopefully you can still see. I'm going to have to angle these so I can get them all in the camera. Right. So we've got the wolf spirit that's come in first, and that's turned knowledge into wisdom. Whatever you've been through here, you undoubtedly have learned something. We learn something from everything that happens to us. Nothing is ever wasted. And whatever this taught you, turn into wisdom. So yeah, nothing is ever lost. Beautiful. Oh, you've got the groundhog spirit. Time to let go. Speaks for itself. You know, it's what the Eight of Cups is saying. You know, you're walking away. Ditch the baggage that no longer serves you. Time to let go. It's no point in holding on to it. Does that not want to sit? Yes, it does. And there's the beautiful time to let go groundhog. Yeah. Sorry, I've got a bit euphoric there. Can't believe it. Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. In comes the Fool with your leap of faith card. Take that leap, Gemini. You've got great things coming. You know, do it with love. If it's done with love, you can't go wrong. And that's your grasshopper spirit. Got loads of cards here. I'm loving it. Frog spirit, clear out the clutter. All right, so whatever you've got that's cluttering your mind, or you're ditching the baggage. This is where the reading has been led, or has led. So no doubt you're ditching the baggage. But while you're at it, clear out your cupboards. Clear out your cupboards. Clear out your drawers. Do it at home and do it in the office. You know, it's amazing the difference it makes to your psyche when you've got your drawers clear. Sorry, that doesn't sound very good. But when the drawers and cupboards are neat and tidy and you've thrown out all the garbage. Okay, sorry, I've got the giggles now. Well, my Geminis, thank you so much for watching. I loved that read. I certainly loved the outcome, not so much the beginning. Have a wonderful September. And if you did like the reading, please like, share and subscribe, and hopefully see you next week if you'd like to tune into the energy reads. Lots of love to you all, and anybody interested in a personal read, my details are in the box below. Okay, lots of love, leave that with you. Be kind to yourself and to others.